Brought to you by the EveryDollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
Just a couple questions. Been listening to you guys for a few months. I like and agree with everything, but I'm in a weird situation because I can't get past baby step 6 because I don't own a home. We've been renting. My wife and I have been married for 7.5 years, and we've been renting for 7.5 years. We were kind of waiting for house prices to go down, and they never did. So I ended up starting a business with my sister. She lives in Iowa, and I bought like 3 condos with her that are rentals, and also bought a place with her down in Yuma, Arizona. They winter there. And so I have 4 paid for income-producing properties. I have a couple $100,000 in the bank. My wife and I both make a good income. She makes around $100,000. I make around $100,000. I'm self-employed. She has a 401k that she pays 6%, and the company matches 6%. So we're sitting in a good spot. Here's my dilemma. I want to continue to grow my rental properties. I want to buy like a duplex, move into half of it, pay it off in a couple years or less, and then buy our dream home. Every house I show her, she obviously doesn't want to live with anybody. She doesn't want to rent out any part of it. And the median house price in Minneapolis, St. Paul, we live on the outskirts, is probably close to $400,000. Right now we rent, and we get a great deal. We probably live in a $400,000 or $500,000 house, and we pay $2,150 a month, which isn't terrible. It's not breaking the bank. We're able to save every month, and obviously I'm able to grow my rentals. But I know that I'm sitting here wasting time paying that $2,100 every month.
Lance, can I say something controversial?
Yeah.
I'm about to say
you want to grow your rentals more than you want to grow your marriage.
Get your wife a home.
Like, when is she going to... You've been married 8 years.
Get your wife a home.
I told her 10. I said, in 10 years, you buy whatever house you want.
But you guys have the money.
Get her a home. Today.
I think she wins. Okay, what kind of house does she want?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the house she wants.
Wait, hold on. This is more fun.
Expensive house, man.
I know she does.
Here's the...
But you are caring for 4 other families more than your own.
What are your properties worth altogether?
So they're condos in Iowa. They're worth around $90,000 a piece.
Okay.
And the one in Arizona, we just bought it for $130,000, but that one's probably, I think we're coming into it with a little bit of equity, maybe $10,000-$15,000.
So you have over $500,000 in investment properties.
Well, I got half of $500,000. So
okay.
My sister and her husband own the other half. So I have a few $100,000. It's probably $230,000 to $250,000.
And how much do you have in cash?
$200,000.
Okay.
Plus.
And you would be uncomfortable putting down $200,000 on a $500,000 home.
Yeah, because the $300,000 at that interest rate, you're still looking at like a $2,800, $3,000 payment.
What's your take-home pay after taxes, but before other deductions, like investing in healthcare? What would your take-home pay be?
So
y'all make $200,000 a year.
Yeah, it's probably like $9,000-$10,000 a month.
Okay, let's say it's $10,000 a month. We'll take 25% of that. That's going to go toward the mortgage. So $2,500, let's say, is the max, right?
Well, toward the mortgage?
Yes.
I don't know what the math works out to at $300,000. Probably $2,800. Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is you go find. Now we know. Okay, our goal is $2,500 payment on a 15-year fixed-rate mortgage. That's what we're going to do. Well, now we have the home price and down payment numbers to go, all right, if we put $200,000 down, we can afford a $420,000 home. And so it's less about our Lance's emotions versus her emotions, and it's based on a parameter we'd agreed on, and then we're going to do it when the math makes sense.
And by the way, retirement and taxes take up $80,000?
Well,
you're bringing home more than $10,000 a month.
She does pay a lot towards her HSA. She kind of taps that out, so we have that. And then I'm self-employed, so some months I bring home a lot, and other months I bring home not as much.
What about the rental income? I mean, is that not counting?
Yeah, the rental. No, that's not counting the rental income. I didn't even put that in.
Well, where's that going?
The rental income right now is probably around $1,500 a month, my portion that I bring home.
Have you done the math?
Where's that money going?
Hold on. Have you done the math on how much this divorce is going to cost you? It's going to cost you half of everything you own.
I'm just saying, if we were patient for 2 years, we would have another duplex paid
Well, and
for,
then it's going to
and
be,
we'd
but
moving
babe, I just got an amazing deal on this investment property, so I'm going to put the money towards that. But next year, babe, it's going to be your year.
I already tried that. That doesn't work.
No, get your wife a home. Tell your wife,
man.
hey, listen, take her out to dinner tonight and with some flowers, and tell her, I want you to have a spreadsheet, and I want you to put it on the table. And if you're really romantic, I want you to hang it over like the little candle and let it just burn up.
Burn it.
And let the spreadsheet burn up and say, I love you, and I have turned our marriage into a ROI, and it should be an I love you. Ooh, that sounds kind of good.
Meanwhile, I'm driving a 2003 regular cab Chevy pickup with 181,000
Hold on. You hear this, America? Listen.
Save up all this money.
Listen, America, listen. It's the world's smallest violin. Nobody cares.
What does she drive, Lance?
Buy yourself a car.
Well,
You make
she driving?
$200,000 a
doing
year.
that too.
What is she
said
driving?
I could buy a car. I just can't buy a duplex.
Ah, jeez. Well, you know why? Because somebody else lives in there with you. Oh my gosh, you watch way too much Instagram, dude. Get your wife a home.
I was gonna let her listen to this episode, but now I can't.
We'll make sure she listens.
Hey, it's already in the record, so when y'all go to court, it's gonna get played anyway.
Lance, you know what you can't put an ROI on? The joy on her face when you tell her, honey, we're going to buy a house. Not for someone else.
Let's go shopping.
For us.
Let's go house shopping.
Let's go house shopping.
No, even better, let her go house shopping. You have been house shopping.
That's great.
Because you're going to make it miserable. You're going to go, no way. I could find a much cheaper house.
Let's go to Tile Depot. Let's go to the Tile Depot outlet warehouse and see if we can get that same tile for. Dude, just get your wife a house. Get a house. Dude, you have done an amazing job. You're crushing. How old are you?
45.
Amazing.
38.
It's amazing.
And
This is my
she's never
second
owned a
marriage,
home?
too, so I don't want to do 3.
There, see, you're laughing. You know how expensive divorce is. All right, get her a house. Yeah. Get her a house.
Has she ever owned a house?
Nope.
And she's 38 years old.
Only the rentals. Yeah, she's never owned one.
And you guys make $200,000, and you have $200,000 in the bank. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Tells me to buy a house. My tax guy tells me to buy a house every year.
Wow.
You know why? Because he knows how expensive divorce is, too.
He's seen some things, Lance. Oh, man, we're having fun with you, Lance. I want to see you win. I want to see your marriage win. And part of that, which is hard for guys like us, Lance, because we love doing the math and the ROI. But you know who doesn't care about that? Is the person who loves you the most in this whole wide world. They want a great life with Lance, and at some point, they just don't care about another investment property that'll bring in another $300 a month. They just want a place to call their own.
And at the end of the day, often people want to know, do you love me more than golf? Do you love me more than your business? Do you love me more than the spreadsheet? Do you love me more than the good deal on the duplex that we can move in and someone else can live next door to us and listen to house music all night long? Whatever the thing is. Buy her a house, and you better let her listen to this episode, my friend.
Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.